you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is a very special type of video. Today we are celebrating my son's 15th birthday, y'all. Yes, 15. So yes, as you can see, I made his cake. This is a record cake. I made it, y'all. Yes, I pat myself on the back. I think it turned out super cute. It looks like a record. And I even put the Michael Jackson Bad album logo on the top, y'all. Look how cool I am. Look how cool I am. But yeah, y'all, I just came on to show you guys how I decorated for his birthday. So I hope you guys like it and stay tuned so you can see all of the decorations. Alright, y'all, so we're going to start out with these party bags. I got these bags from the Dollar Tree. I just bought some zipper patches and I put them onto this bag to represent the Thriller era of Michael Jackson. And it looks just like his jacket. Look at this, y'all. How cute. And then we did go ahead and make some homemade cupcakes. These are Pepsi cupcakes because when you think of Michael, you think of Pepsi. So we added the Pepsi cupcakes. And I got these cupcake toppers from Amazon. They're like the silhouettes of Michael Jackson. And I just love them, y'all. They added a good touch to the party, to the cupcakes. And if you guys are interested in buying them, then I will link them in the description for sure. Alright, y'all, and right here, this is a homemade sign. So I had a bright idea that, hey, Michael Jackson, Apollo, they kind of go together, right? So yes, I made an Apollo sign, you guys. It says Rock with Jackson, that's my son, and it's a sold out show. Why? Because he's cool like that. So yes, this is an Apollo sign. It added a good touch to the whole entire look, you guys, and I just love that we came up with that idea. Now these are the plates that I ordered from Amazon. This is a record plate right here, and I just love these. And I said that would go great with this music note plate, and yes, indeed, they did go together really good. I'll link these below as well. Alright, y'all, so you know you can't have a Michael Jackson party without cassettes and records. So I bought a couple of those. And these are some more bags that I actually made. This is like his jacket as well. I just had some cardstock, glitter cardstock, and I just put it on the bag. Alright, now, so you guys are seeing the Pepsi logo can. So I had a can and I made a giant can so that the cake could actually sit on top of it. And I just printed out the Pepsi logo. So the cake here, I made everything on it. I made the cake toppers. You know, you have to have the silver glove, the glasses, the music note, even the bad sign. And of course, I had to put the 15 on top. So yes, y'all, all of this tied together. It was like an explosion, a boom explosion, and I love it. It looks fabulous, and I love it. Let me know how you guys think it looks, because I actually loved it. And of course, we had to do a Bad photo shoot. So this was super cool. He had his jacket, his gloves, and everything, y'all. And this is just some paper, the napkins that came with the plates that I bought. And then we actually dove in to make some treats, you guys. So we actually made some sugar cookies, and we wanted it to look like an actual record. So we had some black frosting, and then we bought some M&Ms to go in the middle so that it can look like an actual record. And I did add a little touch of his pictures onto each bag. So yeah, y'all, it turned out really cute, I think. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna move on. This is a hat that we got from the Dollar Tree. It came with something that said happy birthday on there. We took it off, and boom, we ended up with a hat that looks like Michael. So that was super neat. And then, y'all, here's a picture of Michael Jackson on his world tour. So, you know, we had to put that on the table. And that's why you see the globe in the back, you guys. This represents the world tour. I thought that would add a nice look, and it did. I love it, you guys. All right, and here, and I made some more bags. Like I said, you have to have the silver glove if you're doing a Michael Jackson themed party. And I made these bags as well, and they turned out super cute. All right, now, so we're going to head to the back of the table. This is where I had something set up for us to actually sign, like a birthday card. We actually signed a record, you guys. So instead of a birthday card, we signed a record for him. I printed this out for the record, signed my birthday record, and I put it in a picture frame. And then beside it, as you can see, I'm going to go around. As you can see, I have a record in the back and a actual microphone, you guys. So Michael Jackson had a microphone just like this, and it had his signature on there. So I decided to put my son's signature on there so that he can keep it forever. He will not forget that. And then you can see here, this is the record, and everybody was able to sign it, put their cute little note. Yes, you guys, this was a fabulous idea. I believe I got it on Pinterest, but I'm not for sure. They have a lot of great ideas for Michael Jackson parties on Pinterest as well. So take a look. And y'all, for the grand finale, look at this, y'all. This is a background drop that I actually made out of a cardboard box. This is in the, the fashion of his Off the Wall album. This is what he wore. So yes, y'all, this added the perfect touch to the background. And it just looks so cool. And I love it, y'all. And of course, we have the balloons. These balloons I got from Amazon. They were actually huge balloons. And I'm glad that they turned out to be huge because it took up most of the space. So it added a nice pop. Alright, y'all, so we're just going to take a look at the whole setup again so you guys can see in a slower motion of everything that we put into the table setting. And yeah, not to forget, we actually did have one of these hats, and we made it into a chip bowl. So we had an extra hat, put the chips in it. Perfect touch. It was perfect, you guys. And we're not going to forget this little excitement over here. We actually covered up our refrigerator, and we put the Soul Train sign, like the scramble board over here. Y'all, Michael Jackson, Soul Train, they go together. So we had to put that over there, and it added a cute, fun touch to the whole thing. So this is an overview of what everything is looking like. Y'all take a good close look just in case you guys want to add it to one of your parties. Y'all, so now we're gonna head over to the bar. So what I did, I decorated and set it up as a movie theme kind of night. So we have the movie tickets that I got from Amazon, and we just spread them out to give it the movie theme vibe. And we also had some music note cutouts that I got from Amazon as well, and I just put them inside the lamp just to give it that the feel of a party is still going on over here. Okay. Alright, y'all, so the movie that we actually ended up watching was The Wiz, and we had to have all the snacks and all the treats, so we had to have the popcorn to honor the king of pop. Okay, the king of pop, we have to have popcorn. So we had his favorite snack, which was M&M's, so we had boxes of those set up for everybody to enjoy. And then I did go ahead and put up the picture of my son just so everyone could know, hey, this is his party, and he can do what he wants. And we also was able to get some Pepsis, and they actually came out with the classic look Pepsi. So I said, hey, this will be a good touch for this party, and so I did go ahead and grab some of those. And then, you can see the decorations. We put a record at the end, just to signify the party theme. And then, y'all, we actually made some cookies as well. These are the cookies in the shape of a glove, and we put the icing and the glitter sprinkles on there. So yes, y'all, this was super cute as well. But yes, this is the whole setup here. This was a very fun party. I'm glad we were able to give my son what he wanted. And y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned next for the actual vlog. Okay? Bye.